In this video, I'm going to talk about an interesting case study from Navi Mumbai. A person who is at the age of 32 happens to be a diabetic, and he has been suffering diabetes from quite a time, and this has been causing a lot of complications in his journey. Well, he was suffering from 450 postprandial blood sugar level and his HbA1c level was 10. And after implementing 3-step formula, he was able to bring down his postprandial blood sugar level to 157 mg per dl to HbA1c 7. If at all the person wouldn't have taken the action in implementing 3-step formula, he would have been into multiple consequences like increased heart disease where stroke, heart attack and many other such complications would have been possible risks that he would be facing. Also, he would be facing diabetic neuropathy, which is damaging of the nervous system. He would be suffering from retinopathy, arteries of the eyes would be damaged, and nephropathy, that is the kidneys would have been damaged. And there are multiple consequences to the person who was suffering from diabetes, and this risk goes on further as you age also. So he was young and he was in a position to take right action. Now the solution that we were able to implement, the formula that I was talking about, is Aahara, Vihara and Aushadi. Now let me elaborate detailedly what these three formulas are. Aahara is how and what kind of food do you consume. Well, it is said that 60% of your food habits make or break your health. If you want to get out of any disease, correct your food habits. And correction of certain food habits, not just changing your diet to any famous diet, would not change anything much better. But you need to understand that what is right and what is wrong for you. And to make that much more simpler, I have asked my patients to follow just one simple mental model, that is asking a simple question. The question is about, is this food going to improve your health? And this one question, asking yourself when a plate of pizza is right in front of you and a plate of fruits is right in front of you, and you know which is right and which is wrong. Well, this one simple question, asking at the right moment before you take a piece of bite of food in your mouth, will make a big difference in your life. And implementing such right habits in your lifestyle would make a big difference and a drastic change. And many other such steps are involved in Aahara. Well, the interesting part is that we gave him a 365-day diet chart which helped him to knock his diabetes from in the span of just 2 months. And if you are also looking forward or get this diet chart, please make sure that you comment in the comment section so that we can provide you the diet chart. So please make sure that you avail this information and a piece of gem that we are providing to help you knock diabetes from your life. Now let me share you the second formula that we gave him, that is Vihara. Vihara is all about the lifestyle changes. Well, majorly I bring in 4 changes in the lifestyle. Number 1 is physical activity. Number 2 is his sleep health. Number 3 is his stress management, and number 4 about micro deficiencies. Let us begin from the exercise point of view or physical activity. When I say physical activity, that would be strength training, cardiovascular training and yoga. The reason why I say strength training is because your muscles are a very vital thing which helps in glucose metabolism. So make sure that by strength training you are retaining your muscle mass. While cardiovascular is very much important for your body to function normally, also to pump out the good amount of nutrition throughout the body. Yoga, which helps you to calm, and also it helps you to energize your body entirely. So implementing these 3 things in exercise would be an ideal way to take care of your health. Number 2 is sleep health. Well, sleep is a very essential thing. I believe you are preparing yourself to sleep from the time you have gotten up early in the morning. Now, correcting sleep habit has been shown to be very beneficial across the globe in today's time and scenario, where they say that India is the second most sleep deprived country in the world, and no doubt this is also interlinked with the amount of people saying that India is the capital of diabetes. Sleep and diabetes is very much correlated, so make sure that correction of sleep is very essential. And make sure that if you are looking forward, bring in or get my ebook on your sleep health, please comment sleep and you will be getting an ebook of sleep health and you will be able to correct your sleep health. Now number 3, we are going to discuss about stress management. Well, there is something also called as stress induced diabetes. Well, when I say stress, there is a hormone which is released in our body when we are in any stressful situation, that is called as cortisol. This hormone happens to increase your blood sugar level. Ask yourself one question: how many times in a day are you stressed? Well, you'll be able to understand that the amount of time the cortisol is being released and the amount of time your blood sugar level is going high. If you're able to answer that, then it is an alarming situation where you need to learn and manage the stress management systems. Well, there are multiple ways which you can learn and implement. And the fourth thing that we are going to discuss about is micro deficiency. Well, when my patients come up to me and sit down and they say that, sir, I've been following everything right from A to Z to improve my all health, but what they lack is these deficiencies. When I say deficiencies, majorly vitamin and mineral deficiencies. These are the micro deficiencies that we see in human beings. Well, majorly there are some which are very vital and every diabetic should check in day-to-day time. Well, vitamin D and vitamin B12 happens to be the most prominent deficiencies that we see in diabetic patients' journey. So please do check vitamin D and vitamin B12. Not just that, but also minerals, because if you are craving for any kind of a sugar after having your each meal, imagine you had your good meal of lunch, and if you want to end your lunch with some kind of a sweet, or you crave something sweet, then it is an indication that you are having the deficiency of zinc, chromium and magnesium. And if at all you are ending up your food with spices, then you might be lacking or having a deficiency of sodium, potassium and zinc. So make sure that you check these micro deficiencies, and correction of these things, I promise you, we have seen a tremendous change in people's diabetic profile, in their reduction of blood sugar level. And the third thing that he followed to manage his diabetes was Aushadi. Well, when I say Aushadi, it means herbs and spices. There are some superfoods, there are some super herbs and spices which have been benefiting because of their components, because of their efficiencies, like antioxidant in nature, anti-inflammatory in nature. They are rich in phytonutrients. What do I mean by phytonutrient? Phytonutrient means plants which are providing you a dense amount of nutrition. And let me tell you some of these herbs and spices which have been helping many people: cinnamon, bitter gourd, tulsi, amla and many other such herbs are available. Well, also we do have our own indigenous designed herbs. Well, we have taken 11 potent herbs and made it into something called as sugar knocker. Interestingly, we have taken out the active ingredients, like in turmeric, curcumin is the most active ingredient which has been utilized to fight cancer, and not just that, but also knock diabetes and many other such herbs. And along with that, we have added two trace elements also, that is zinc and chromium, and in a very appropriate portion, so that it helps the person who is fighting diabetes, and just like the patient who is 30 years old happened to see. And once he did that, this is what his results were. His HbA1c level, let me share you his message. This is the message that I received from my patient after 2 months of implementing Aahara, Vihara and Aushadi. And let me read it out for you guys. Now he says, "Hi Girish." Well, Girish happens to be the CEO and the founder of Shushruta Ayurved industry. He says, "I am from Navi Mumbai. I had been diagnosed with high diabetes at the age of 32. 2 months back, my reading was as below: postprandial 450, HbA1c 10.5. And he says, after having sugar knocker and fenugreek for 2 months, now my readings are: postprandial is 157 and HbA1c rating is 7.5. Well, implementing these three structure formula that we have provided has been beneficial for not just this person, but many immense people. And we are here on a mission to help numerous people who are suffering from diabetes in India. Well, if you are also looking for a solution, then make sure you join our private community, which is our WhatsApp community, where we provide immense amount of value and knowledge to help you knock diabetes. Well, make sure that you go and check out link in the description and sign up and join our WhatsApp community, and I will see you there. This is Dr. Aniket Banvi. See you on the other end.